Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Last episode, we got a new party member, the dancer/warrior Aisha. And upon also getting her, we got access to having 2 jobs on our characters. Not one job and a sub-job, not multi-classing, I guess, technically, where you only get the benefits of one while the other one just kind of sits there. Full-on 2 jobs at the same time that both level up. And so, with all of that awesome stuff out of the way, it's time to head to our next region. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and I'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we can see right here, we have one last fragment to put down here in the blue tablet pedestal. Let's go ahead and head on in. Between episodes, I did do a little bit of lucky paneling. Looks like that at this point, because I did just 3 rounds of lucky panels, the only thing I got that was better was this shield for Aisha. I don't think a single other thing changed. Looks like at this point, unless you're getting the treasure chests, it's really not worth it. Everything else that you can just get out here in the actual world will be better. Here we go. This is the Hardly Pool region. We are kind of landlocked right now. Looks like there is a lot more over here, but seems like we're kind of stuck in this little area. So let's go ahead and explore. We have a few new enemies. We also have saber cubs again, which is very interesting because we have already fought a good bit of saber cubs. Let's go ahead and just go to fight wisely. I don't really need to show off Aisha. She's going to be doing about the same amount of damage as Tails does with her regular attacks. I think her attack is like 2 less than him. And as we know, as I mentioned last episode, we currently have her set as a dancer and a thief. They do not go together whatsoever. However, they are going to be useful for 2 different jobs later on. Wow, what a lineup here. So it'll be useful in the long run, but not necessarily like good together, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can see these enemies at this point are kind of a joke. These are no stronger than they were in All Balad. Honestly, maybe even weaker, because we have these smaller saber cats, the saber cat cubs. There is Dragon Slash for our hero there. I was tempted to do a little bit of off-screen grinding just for proficiency. The fun thing about this game, I haven't utilized it yet. If we go to difficulty level, you can just freely change any of this stuff. So let's say you don't want to level up, but you do want to level up your proficiency. You can go to less experience, more proficiency, and that way you're just going to be grinding up your proficiency and not levels itself, which I think is a really cool feature, especially because in a lot of, especially Dragon Quest games, your proficiency is based off there's essentially a number that corresponds to your level. And if you're not in an area that is roughly your level or higher, then you're going to be getting much, much less proficiency. That's not really the case in this game, especially because you can just make it so you get more proficiency when you kill enemies. I just wanted to defeat that last enemy just because we were over here. It doesn't look like there's anything else here, so we'll just go ahead and head into town. This is Hardly Pool proper. Let's go ahead and explore. There's no quest markers, which is very interesting. We do have a little, like, basement area down in the bottom left, or bottom right. So that might be where we need to go. But there does look like there's a fragment in here, so let's see if we can get this real quick. Yep, just a free fragment hanging around. There's a gray fragment. I wonder, actually, we might not need to be here yet. We might have came here just for this gray fragment. I mean, we'll find out soon enough, right? Let's go ahead and grab all that. And nothing else down here. I doubt that's the case, because it's never made us do that before. But without there being like an actual objective marker, I am a little bit concerned. There's nothing to do here at the moment. Go ahead and head in here, break this barrel for a strong medicine, nothing else. Break this pot by the entrance, nothing else there. Break that pot for some horse manure. I will say something I liked about Dragon Quest VIII when I played it that I don't think they've brought back, and I don't believe it was, no, I guess it was in 11, but was the crafting feature. It made things like horse manure actually useful. Because you could craft it into other items that could then be crafted into even more items, so I thought that was pretty neat. I guess we'll check out this item shop to see if there's any breakables or anything in here. There is not. And then I believe that's everything. I guess we'll talk to you. Afraid the tunnel is off limits during the hours of darkness? I'd advise tourists such as yourself to visit the mayor's house. They should be able to arrange some lodgings for you there. Spend the night here in Hartleypool, and you'll be able to head through the tunnel bright and early tomorrow morning. Got it. Okay, so then we have our objective marker. Okay, so we are not going to be forced out of here. I actually do think we might have enough for the grave fragments to be completed, but go ahead and talk to the mayor. Oh, hello there. I'm the mayor of Hartleypool. I suppose you think it's rather unusual for an old lady such as myself to hold that position, do you? Not really. Oh, well, it's very gracious of you to say so. Now then, you're tourists, aren't you? I trust you've had a good look around the village. Yes, I have. Jolly good. And I suppose you must have noticed that the tunnel that goes under the mountains is closed at the moment. Unfortunately, we don't have an inn or anything like that. Would you like to spend the night here? It's no trouble, honestly. Sure. Wonderful. Have a lovely night's sleep. This is a trap, right? Like, for sure a trap. No, I mean, we're here.
Listen.
Come on, you can't spend all day in bed, you know? Get up now. There's something funny going on outside, and we need to go and take a look. Come on, move it. I mean, did they all turn into monsters? Because that's really the only thing that'll be funny. Okay. No one's here. Hartleypool Tunnel. Can't get into there just yet. Oh, yep, they're monsters. There are monsters for sure. This is a new type of monster. I've actually never seen this guy before. Let me see what he's called. This is... oh. That's fine. We're not going to kill this thing on the left yet. Not so macho. That's honestly a pretty cool looking enemy. He's got the, like, katana to his side. That's pretty sick. Very rarely do you see monsters use actual weapons that aren't just, like, crude weapons, or the monsters are just regular knights. We'll go ahead and get rid of this guy as well. Then we have a golem right in front of us, huh? Our mage leveled up to level 2 there. We get Dazzle and Bang. We get Glockenspiel for Rough. We get Crag for Aisha there. Let's do it. Here we go. Got our first golem. Is this just a stone golem? Or is it called golem? They're not focusing on it. The stone golem. Okay. Honestly, we should kill it in like one turn though. Magic does, yeah, does more damage to golems. They have a higher defense. There's our priest level 2 learning Wushin buff on Tails there. Get a Seed of Life. I'm curious. Yeah, I guess we're just going underneath the mountains here. There's nowhere else for us to really go. Well, like, where'd the town go? Can I fast travel here? Yeah, okay. So let me go back to the village real quick. Because the problem is, everyone's gone. And we got no explanation. Oh, were they all dead? No? Is there anybody left? See, but the thing is, why would they just leave? Okay, well, that's everywhere. I guess let's just go ahead and head back to Hartleypool Tunnel. I figured we might at least find somebody that would tell us what was going on, but we've already fought the, oh, we'll fight another one, I guess. Let's see what this sparkle is. Trying to avoid these Infanticores. There's usually only one of them, and they don't really give you much. Head east for Wetlock. Okay, well, that's a town for... I see the other guy. Head south for Spilton-on-Sea. Guess we'll head down here first. Nothing over there, even though that looks like it'd be a gold sparkle spot. Oh, wait. These are new archers. Let me fight them real quick. These are Bodkin something? Bodkin archers? Or do they change their name from Bodkin? Bodkin Bower. Yeah, Ruff is just a monster. So is Tails. Maribel's really the only one taking damage, but she also doesn't a ton. She's basically a glass cannon at this point, due to me giving her the cap that makes it so that way she does increased magical might. And getting 700 experience. Did I keep... Hold on, let me... I don't think I kept this on accident, right? Okay. It's like, I know I just showed it off, but I don't think I actually changed it there. Holy. Okay, well, there is a elite enemy we'll fight there. I do want to fight this. Is this the Scarewell? Yeah. We've already fought them, like, in a well, but I think these guys are actually a pretty good source of experience. You also notice that I'm pretty sure no matter who you fight, you always get the same amount of proficiency. I believe it is always 7 proficiency, right? Let's see. From 2 Scarewells, we get 5 proficiency. Yeah, proficiency does not scale. We'll go ahead and pick this up for a Seed of Sorcery, and then I guess let's just go ahead and head inside this town. This is the Spilton-on-Sea. We'll go ahead and heal up, but we're just going to come back and fight the elite enemy down here. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. Let's see. The Lip Service appears. Okay, these guys are going to be trying to debuff us. I think we have to counter that with our own debuffs. Yep, Mesmerize, that sucks. I think I'm going to do Tender Two-Step. Because I can go ahead and... Oh, this is tough. Let's do a Dodgy Dance.
Watch me move.
Because the problem is, Ruff can increase his own attack. I actually didn't realize I should put Aisha not in last, because then she's just guaranteed to hit Ruff every time. We could... Who's attacking right now? Maribel? It is tough, but I think we're just... Oh, they can't even be hit with status effects. Never mind. I think we're just going to swoosh. 132 damage. Ow. As long as it hits Ruff, we're fine. And then let's go ahead and... Ooh, roundhouse kicks can be huge. Let's Flying Knee first to get our attack raised. Oh, nope. That is not what raises our attack. Whoops. Go ahead and Battle Dance in. Oh, that boosted everybody. And boosts Ruff a second time. Okay, well, there's Aisha. She is now stunned. I do want to get her out of that, though. And I missed. Of course I did. That sucks. Good misses all around. Oh, it's because they both have higher evasion chance. Well, roundhouse kicks are being crazy here. Yep, 120 damage. Oh, come on, dude. I just need them to start being hit so that way they get out of the mesmerized condition. Let's go ahead and swoosh. I wish I would have hit the middle one. Oh, Ruff, come on. Oh, that's so brutal. Do I just need to hit my whole team with Bang? Like, you know what? Never mind. Didn't have a choice. Oh, no, it did hit everybody. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I think we just lost. Yeah, wow. This is unfortunate. Huh. Let's just Kiss Me Deadly, I guess. I don't think we win this. I think we just lost, unfortunately. But we'll see. I mean, I didn't realize Bang was going to hit them and then not snap them out of their senses. So, Kiss Me Deadly. This one. If we get the poisons, that's just additional damage. We can let loose, so we have a guaranteed crit. It is a little unfortunate Tails and Mirabelle aren't going to get the benefits here. But, I mean, hey, that's what happens, right? Oh, Ruff could kill Aisha here. Or Aisha here. The problem is I just don't have like an insane amount of damage. I think... Kiss Me Deadly is just my best shot and hope I get the poison here. Oh, thank God Ruff wasn't hit by that. Oh, come on. Toxic Dagger, maybe? Oh, this is gonna be tough. Let's go ahead and do the Tender Two-Step again. And let's try to Dodgy Dance again. I need them to dodge each other's attacks. Is honestly the only reason I'm even doing this. Because right now, this is how we lost the other two characters, is we just weren't able to act. Ow. There's only 2 of them. Come on, guys. Oh, here we go. Critical stance. With a roundhouse kick. Did we just win? Oh, no, there's still one more. Oh, Ruff. I need you to dodge this, Aisha. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we won that. How much XP did we just miss out on our other characters? 800, holy. Hey, sometimes it has happened, man. We get a Lips Heart there. And if we go check that out, that gives us Charm is significantly increased at the start of battle. Attack power and magical might are significantly reduced at the start of battle. So if you don't know, I actually did a little bit of looking stuff up between episodes just to see what Charm does. Charm impacts essentially how often you are to land, like status effects and that kind of stuff. So it actually is good for Aisha to have high Charm, but I think we just wanted to also be able to do damage right now. And here we are. This is Spilton on Sea. But let me go back up to the other place before we come here, because it tells me to talk to the people of Spilton on Sea. But let's see if there was anything... Oh boy, down in this other place real quick. Another Scarewell, don't need to fight you. How is he moving? He's stuck inside a well. There's a Phial of magic water. And a bridge that is broken. This is a new type of enemy, so we'll go ahead and just fight him real quick. I think they're a new type. I think we actually fought them with the archers earlier. You can also see tactics or charm and impacts if we get this like bonus turn on the enemies. So see how they can't act this turn? That's because they got hit with charm, essentially. It's basically a preemptive attack. It increases our preemptive attack chance. Level 22 for rough. And that's everything it looks like here in the open world. So let's go ahead and head into here now. This is Wetlock. Okay, so it tells me to go to Spilton on Sea first. I mean, if that's the case, we'll go ahead and head over there because it's probably just going to... The same thing's probably going to happen. They're going to be like, hey, stay here for the night. And then they'll all be gone the next day. And then we have to go up to Wetlock. So let's go ahead and start here.
Oh.
Doris, hey. Well, how do you do? Welcome to Spilton on Sea. Well, are we not... We're just not going to ask him, guys, about the people in the other town that went missing?
All right.
This is the weapon shop. In here we have nothing new or worth... Actually, I don't think any of that's new. But definitely not anything worth it.
All right.
The armor shop. Tortoise shell is pretty solid. Go get the platinum shield. I don't think I need it, though, for only 3 more defense or 4 more defense. And then we can go ahead, head into the inn. I do need to rest, but I'm going to hold off in case they're like, hey, stay a while. Our inn prides itself on serving nothing but freshly caught fish to the customers. Unfortunately, the local fishermen just haven't been able to catch anything lately. We have to consider changing the menu, you know? Head down into the pub area. I doubt I have to talk to everyone here. So I won't. And then let's go ahead and head back out. I'm sure there's just like a key person to talk to. Maybe the mayor here, but I gotta find him first. No, that's a church. In here we have some gold coins. Nothing there, and nothing there. Sorry about your furniture. Nothing over by the church area. And it looks like, other than up at the top right, it's like the last little house here. Late last night, I saw that old musician fellow standing on the beach and staring out to sea. I got the awful feeling that something was terribly wrong, but I couldn't for the life of me put my finger on it. A musician fellow, huh? We talking about that one guy from the Roamers that we're looking for? I don't see a musician, though. Nothing down there. Okay, let's head up to this top right area. Did I go in here yet? I did not. Doesn't look like they'll tell me anything important. I might have to go talk to everybody, but for now, let's go ahead and head up here. And break these. Mini metal? Nope. Talk to this guy. If you want to catch a decent old fish, you need to leave before it gets light and come after dark. That's why we got the lighthouse, see? We can sail out on the harbor all hours of the day. Guys, this doesn't really tell me anything. Do I need to talk to everybody, actually?
Oh.
The musician who visited us yesterday played an instrument unlike any I've ever seen before. It's a curious-looking thing, but it made the most beautiful sound. I suspect that was mostly down to the old chap's talent, huh? Where's the old fellow now, you say? No, I'm not quite sure, but he stayed at the local inn last night. He may well still be there. Okay. Oh, this was not the inn? The inn was one more up.
Oh.
Can I help you at all? What's that? You'd like to know if there's an elderly musician staying here with us? Well, he did spend the night last night, but I'm afraid he left early this morning. He was heading northeast, towards the town of Wetlock, apparently. Listen, now that you know where he's gone, there's no need for you to rush to try and catch up with him, is there? If I were you, I'd spend the night here at the village before moving on. Sure, I did want to heal up my HP and MP, so I'll do just that. Please don't say everybody's missing when I wake up again. Yes, that's exactly the case.
Oh,
Wake up, it's morning already. Wake up. Something weird's going on. The village is really quiet, like really quiet. I mean, like too quiet, you know? Let's go and take a look. Seems like that elderly fisherman is a problem. Because there's nobody here once again, dude. And the music goes away too. It really is quiet. Go ahead and head to Wetlock, the last town we can visit before everyone's gone. Okay, someone's playing in the center. Let's go ahead and try to loot as much as we can first. Nothing in the church. Interesting. The churches usually have like pots and barrels in it. This is the first game. I don't think there's been anything in any of the churches. Check out the armor shop. Has it got anything new? No. You got anything new?
All right.
Yes. A shiver stick. It's not insane, but I'll go ahead and give it to Maribel, since she's like my only magical character. Works for me. And break this, and that's pretty much all the exploring we can do till we walk probably too close to this guy, huh? I can go in here first. Maybe I have to talk to him. That is a strong medicine. Hello, sir. Don't mind me. Just looking in your closet real quick. And yep, too close.
Oh, how wonderful! How utterly wonderful! I've never heard such a beautiful melody.
bravo!
Hats off to old man Riffa.
It seems that all the people of the town have now heard my song. Very well. Then it is time for me to leave.
What? You're leaving already? Surely there's no need for you to go just yet. Why not spend a little more time here in Wetlock?
Yes, stay! Stay! Encore!
I appreciate your kindness, but I must hurry on.
Hey, are you heading back to the inn already?
That I am. It looks like things are winding down over here. Oh, it really was an incredible performance, though. I was quite moved. In fact, I'm in such a good mood after listening to that music, I've half a mind to let all my guests stay for free tonight.
I must not dwell any longer. Farewell, friends.
Okay, well, this is the musician, right? Wait. Please excuse me, I must hurry on. Yeah, but he's... Why are we just letting him go, guys? He's a musician. Why are we not stopping him? Why are we trying to go talk to the people at the inn? We're just gonna sleep here and everyone's gonna disappear again. Okay, well, let's loot all their belongings before they don't exist anymore. Probably should wait till they're gone, but... You know, I actually wish the wells had more in them, like they did. And there is the one that has the, you know, mini game. The card game. But I wish there was more like there is in, like, every other Dragon Quest. Where there's, like, actually people down there and treasure chests to find. There's some gold coins. And nothing else up there. Weird spot to just be. Go ahead and check the bar here. Doesn't look like there's anything in there, so we can just ignore that. In this house, we have a barrel right here. Wow, a single barrel and not even a mini metal. Up here, looks like there is a raft I can hop on. We'll go ahead and check that out here in a second. Let's go ahead and go into this guy's house first. In here we got a bunch of nothing in the barrels. And a strong medicine in that barrel. Nothing up top. I don't think there was anything out on the balcony, but let me check again. Nope. And there is a basement here, so let me look at that too. A seed of strength, a single file, and a chimera wing. And that's it for all the building except for the inn itself. So let's go ahead and hop into the raft. I do like these additions of the rafts. I think these are pretty cool. Let's see. Is there anything hidden on the waterways here? I'm actually assuming this might be related to story progress, but looks like I found myself a fragment. Oh, can't even get it yet. Are you joking? Let me in. Oh, you know what I gotta wait for? Gotta wait for that guy to disappear, because when he does, there's gonna be nobody guarding the treasures of Wetlock, huh? Well, looks like that's about it. I'm surprised I actually found that place. I mean, I guess I could have looked on the map and seen that there was a fragment and wondered how to get there, but I don't know if I would have found that on my own. It looks like there's one more we can go in right here. With it, this is gonna be the mini medal. Yep. It was so off the beaten path in a single pot. I would have been upset if there was nothing in it. I would have believed that I already broke it and already got a mini medal from it. Come on, let me in. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and head over to the inn. Probably just stay the night, wait for everybody to disappear one last time. That way we can safely say, oh yeah, it's probably the musician who's played in every single town. Nothing in the rooms. Oh, you're a tourist, are you? And you really are in luck. See, I'm in such a fine mood today, I've decided to let all guests stay at the inn for half price. That's right. It'll only cost a lot of you 28 gold coins to stay the night. An offer that's too good to turn down if you ask me. Would you like to stay? Sure. Jolly good. Hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Hey man, I got bad news for you. When I wake up, you're gonna be gone. Shortly before dawn, the party are awoken by a haunting melody. Oh, is he like a siren? Is he luring people by the songs? Yep, that's exactly what it is. I thought it clearly had something to do with him. But yeah, he's luring people into this portal with his songs. Why are we not affected? I'm not sure. Maybe it's because we haven't heard the full song before. Ah. There, all the people of the town have been removed. Now to leave. Interesting little thing you got there. But first, I'm gonna go steal the town's treasure. Now, obviously, there's gonna be a way for me to get this later, because they can't just, like, block you out of a fragment for right now. But hey, if everyone in town is gone, this is just a free... That's why they put the gate there, man. Why would there even be a guard there if there's a gate I can't open? I thought I didn't even see the gate our first time through there. I really thought I was onto something. All right, well, let's take the portal, shall we? See where the siren takes us. The high and dry, the high and dry, like leaving them high and dry tower. Got it. Okay, is this the top right corner? Yes, it is. The only place we couldn't get to before. All right, so we can go ahead and actually leave. Oh, it's one of these areas, huh? Where there's going to be like a million staircases we can go through. Well, actually, surprisingly, it seems like all the areas kind of loop around. Okay, well, I think this is... We'll just fight this. I believe this is just the goodie bag we've already fought before. Bags of Laugh. I think we've already fought these guys. Go ahead and just deal with them one more time, since there's a free goddess statue here. Are we almost done with the region already?
That was easy.
That'd be wild. There's Priestess level 7 and Warrior level 3. Very close to maxing out some jobs here. I do want to start by just heading back outside. Seeing if there's anything outside the high-end dry tower. Like this gold spot right here. With a mini medal. Wow. That is such a mean placement of a mini medal. There we go. That looks like it's it. I mean, definitely worth coming out here for, but wow. That's a very mean place to put a mini medal. Now, here's the thing with rooms like this and towers like this. I can look for chests all I want on my map, but the problem is they hide stuff in pots and barrels, and that's really why I like to have maps of dungeons like these, is because, and I don't have any of that, but it's because, like, you have to find all the pots and barrels, and in other Dragon Quest games that, like, the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 remakes, there are hidden items on the ground that you don't just see sparkles for. So, like, if there's a mini medal hidden on the ground somewhere, and you just have to stand over it and click A, and you don't know where that is, it's really unfortunate when you're in a dungeon like this. Because you're just like, oh, well, completely missed a mini medal, now I have to run through an entire dungeon again to try to find it. And there's no markers back then either. This is a level 7 and level 3 Dancer and Thief, respectively. We might max out Ruff's Martial Artist in this dungeon before we actually get to any bosses or anything. And right, we'll go ahead and heal real quick. But right here is our second chest with nothing, dude. I love empty chests. So upsetting. I tried to interact with that little boat. That's all it tells me. Okay, let's go ahead and head on up. We won't hit that goddess statue right now, so we'll just ignore it for the time being. And then on this floor, it looks like, again, it all kind of connects. So unless there is a chest or a pot or barrel, we should be able to find everything here pretty easy. That is a level up for Maribel and a level 3 mage, as well as a max level martial artist and level 23 for Aisha. Now, I could be convinced to change his martial artist off right now. However, Ruff's next job is actually going to be this one right here, when we need max warrior and max martial artist for. So for that reason, we're actually going to keep the martial artist class on, because if you guys remember, if your one of your jobs is maxed, you're actually going to get a boost to your other job. So we should be getting a boost to our warrior class next. On top of that, we just want Ruff to still continue to do more damage than anybody else. He is our damage dealer right now. So it's really only going to be possible if we keep him on the martial artist job. Just trying to see if that helmet's better at all. No, I mean, a little bit more HP, but we removed charm. I don't think that's really worth it on any of my characters. Did I see there was a way down? Okay, I'm going to go check that way down before we continue. So let me see what's down there. So from that same entrance, we're just going to go down here to the bottom left. I'm sure this is going to be like a nothing area, but might as well come here now. Hello, Mr. Slime. But please don't hurt me. I'm not gooing anything bad. I used to live at the top of the tower, but then lots of Goomans moved in, so I ran away and hid in here. Slurp. What's that? You want to know what the Goomans are doing here? I don't know. I suppose you should ask them yourselves. They're on the 3rd level, locked away behind a great big door. I wonder if they are with that old man who oozed to come here all by himself. That was the entire purpose of this, was to talk to a slime. I'll see you guys back on the 2nd floor. All right, back up here on the 2nd floor. Why is there a slime? I thought we just ran into you down below. Why are they just regular slimes, man? You guys don't even use your spells. They're slimes. Oh, poor guy. 440 experience from slimes. You can also see that we're getting a total of 8 proficiency boosts to Ruff's warrior skill. It's level 3 priest for Tails, which is nice. go ahead and grab this chest, which is empty. And to give you an idea, we're going to be doing the exact same thing on Maribel when she masters the priest job. We're just going to be keeping her as the same. Tails and Aisha, we will be changing, but Maribel, we want to keep her on healing duty. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all. Good to see you're all unharmed. Why are you all here? How did you guys... This is so many people. How did you guys let a siren convince you guys to come here? Why'd you let villagers play? I guess it's kind of just normal for... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Was this your store of food? I'm so sorry, guys. I guess that's like... That is fantasy. They would let bards come to town to play music. Hello, child. I saw old man Riffer going off up those stairs. Do you want to go and talk to him? Yup. Righto, I'll go ahead and open the door for you. These people, they're not being held here against their will then. I mean, they might be, but they might be okay with it. Okay, gotta go further up. That's a dragon. Well, this is our first dragon fight in Dragon Quest. Let's do it. Let's see how difficult it is. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. The Green Dragon. The, one of the first bosses from Dragon Quest I. Of course you had to oomph a dragon, man. Well, never mind. Does not matter. Ow. Mirabelle, you didn't need to waste that, man. Spells are guaranteed to be crits, by the way. It's just an insane workup ability. Like, that is ridiculous. Go ahead and heal up. Honestly, dude, if I can fight some slimes for free 400 experience, I'll do it. Oh, well. These are metal slimes, guys. I wasn't expecting to fight these right now. So if you guys don't know what metal slimes are, they have a very small chance to be encountered in Dragon Quest games. Oh, they look so good in this game, too. On top of that, they only have 3 HP. However, they have a very, very low chance to actually get hit. They cannot be affected by magical spells. For that reason, it probably is actually better for me to control Mara. No, she can still punch with her staff. But, actually, no. What I'm going to do here, let's go to follow orders. Nobody else matters but Mirabelle, so we'll go ahead and fight. You're going to see there we have a very, very low chance to actually hit. But if we do hit 3 times or crit, dealing 3 damage, we will kill the metal slimes. They also reward a ton of XP. So let's see if we can get it to happen. The reason I want to take control... Oh, wait. Show all? Oh. Never mind. I was going to say, let me swap her over to... There is a dagger she can use. Dang. There's really not much she can do here. There is a dagger she can use. Oh, no, equipment. There it is. The... Not poison knife. The poison needle. Yeah, it can instantly kill an enemy if it hits. So let's go ahead... Same with the assassin dagger. Let's throw that on. And then let's see if we can kill here. Fight wisely. It missed, unfortunately. There's Metal Slash. So that's one of the reasons we gave him. Oh, they have more than 3 HP in this game. That sucks. So that's the reason we wanted to make him a warrior early on. It's because Metal Slash is guaranteed to hit a metal slime. I didn't know they were going to have more HP, though, in this game. I'm actually surprised by that. I think this one's the better one, right? The rune staff? No, the shiver stick. Typically, metal slimes, like, only have 3 HP, and you only deal 1 damage to them. That's, like, the trade-off is that no matter how much attack you have, you only ever deal 1 damage. We definitely hit those guys. Okay, here's more. We definitely hit those guys for 3 damage. I'm going to take control. I'm going to take control of Ruff and Tails, because you do a Metal Slash on Metal Slime A, and then this is a guaranteed crit. I don't think that's guaranteed hit. Oh well, there we go. We got the crit. And the Metal Slime didn't run, so they have a high chance to run. If it's the same as other games, which we're already seeing that might not be the case, I believe it's a 33% chance to run every turn. Again, I don't know if that's exactly right, but in previous games, there's a 33% chance to run. And there we go, fleas. But we still killed one slime, so we will be able to see here how much XP we get from a basic slime. We actually could find these guys before. I think I mentioned this, but by the time I realized it was too late. There was no reason to go grind those enemies. And for defeating a single metal slime, we get 2,289 experience. That is without boosting it whatsoever. But as I mentioned, the proficiency is the exact same. We got 5 proficiency with 3 additional 1 for people who have mastered it. And that's the best. I believe this tower is actually the best early game or mid game grinding spot because you have a chance to get metal slimes to spawn. On top of that, these enemies are just like pretty. They're not, I wouldn't say strong, but they do give you a lot of experience. As you saw, we fought 4 regular slimes and got 400 experience from it. So this is a really good place to grind. As a level up for Ruff up to level 23, and his warrior is now level 4, giving him access to Metal Slash as well. And if we find another metal slime, I don't know if we're not going to kill. If Ruff gets his guaranteed crit and uses a metal slime or metal slash, that's kind of broken. It is nearly time. I believe we're at the top. If we wanted to go grind metal slimes, now's the time to do so. Honestly, guys, I'm fine, especially with like how easily you can level up in this game. I don't think we need to take the time to grind right now. Let's go ahead and save the game. If we ever struggle, we can always come back. If we struggle like soon-ish, because I believe we're going to get liquid metal slimes here very soon. There's also just like late game, there's a metal king slime farm you can do that I've seen. I haven't watched one, but I've seen people post videos on it. So we'll have to check that out probably in the post game. And that's a magic seed in the top left corner and nothing else in the top right. So with that, let's go ahead and see what's up with this old man siren guy.
You seem familiar. Have we met before? Yes, we must have. I brought all the people on this continent into the tower. We must have met somewhere. Please, believe me when I say that I feel guilty for forcing you all to come here, for abducting you as I did. But there was no time to explain. Nor is there now. It begins. Behold, behold what unfolds beneath.
Weak, pathetic humans, kneel before my might. Cower before my maelstrom.
Do you see? The land swallowed by the ocean, your villages and towns all submerged. I am not merely a Torban player. I also have the gift of foresight. The future reveals itself to me. I made a vow long ago to aid those who suffer at the hands of monsters. To only use my gifts for the benefit of others. You may be certain that monsters are the cause of this catastrophe. I brought you and your countrymen here to keep you free from harm.
What in the world is going on? What's all this rumbling and shaking? Huh? What the sea, it... No!
Is that? God, blimey! It is! It's the top of the lookout tower down in Wetlock, which means the old town must be underwater! You ain't gonna get away with this, you horrible old villain! I'm gonna tear your bloomin'...
No, this is not the work of the troubadour. It is the work of Grakos, I'm sure of it. He's doing to our continent what he did to that other island so long ago.
The waters are rising faster than I foresaw. If they are not stopped, they will reach the tower and submerge it. The flood must be cut off at its source, but I am too old to be fighting monsters.
Heavens above! I just remembered something terrible. Just before the towns below were submerged, some of the men headed down into the lower levels. They said they were going back home. I tried to stop them, to tell them it was too dangerous. They simply wouldn't listen.
Fools! But how could they have reached the lower levels? The door was locked.
Yes, it was. And then, it wasn't.
May the heavens have mercy on them. It pains me to say it, but if they were on the lower levels when the waters began to rise, there is little we can do but pray. Ah! If only I were a little stronger.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I thought this guy was going to be a bad guy.
Wait. I have a favor to ask of you. Many years ago, I was a member of a tribe called the Roamers. Our purpose was to seek out and restore the Almighty. My role was to play the Torben during the restoration. Alas, I was selfish and greedy. I broke the laws of the tribe and had no choice but to leave. I have been trying to atone for my sins ever since. This is why I vow to help any who suffer at the hands of monsters. Alas, the beast behind this incident is even more powerful than I had feared. I had thought somehow I might prevail, though I have no idea how. I am too old and frail to face any monster now. Which brings me to the favor. I would ask that you fulfill my vow in my place. You had thought to go and face the evil force behind this anyway, had you not? Yes, I thought as much. You know, you remind me of some people I once met. Selfless souls who came to my tribe's aid and asked for nothing in return. It was a long time ago. I do not quite recall those brave souls' faces, but I will never forget that strength of will, the fire in those eyes. You have that same fire, and that is why I am making this request of you. So, will you do it? Will you help me to fulfill my vow? Very well. Then I will do all I can to help you in return. There is a raft at the bottom of the tower. I thought it might prove useful. Please, it is yours. You should take this with you also. This ring. You might call it my lucky charm. It has proven its value many times over. If you are to aid me in fulfilling my vow, it is only right that you have it.
Yeah, that's the, I can't remember his name, but that's the Troubadour player. Wow. When he said he's a member of the Roamers, that's what I figured was like, he was just a Troubadour player. I didn't realize he was the Troubadour player. Now, there's one last fun thing I want to show off before we go fight the big boss there. And that is if we hop into an enemy fight with some slimes here, we're going to go ahead and follow orders. And we're going to fight, and we're going to try to get rid of anything that's not a slime. So let's go... Frizzle, not so macho. That's fine, keep attacking me. Oh, well, that sucks. Let's hit the not so macho again. Wow. Let's hit the not so macho again. Wow, I'm bad. I guess I'm not using skills, though. Please don't hit Maribel. That's fine. We can recover from this. Let's go Dragon Slash, because it does extra damage on dragons. And then let's go ahead and mid-heal myself. And then with Rough, we're going to go ahead and Claptrap, hitting the green dragon. And now that all we have left are slimes, we're just going to click the defend button. And you're going to see they're going to call for backup. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slimes, which is exactly what we wanted. Now, we're going to heal up, and we're just going to defend again. And then we're going to defend again, because we do not want to attack them. Because when there are exactly 8 slimes available to us, they can do this. Fusing into the King Slime. Now, with the King Slime, we can go ahead and just try to get some kills here. Crackle. And then Rough can... we're already boosted. Anything that we can do that's more damage? We'll go a Knuckle Sandwich. 655 damage. Cool, cool. That was a high crit chance. And there we go. We kill the King Slime. We do get 734 experience. Now, it's really not worth it to go through all that in order to kill the King Slime. But I just want to show it off because it was just like a cool little fight there. And I believe that is the earliest time that you can actually fight a King Slime. So now, with that done, we're going to go ahead and just run downstairs. Back down to right over here. This is where the water levels has risen to. Is this our friendly slime? It is. I heard this really suspicious sound, so I went outside to look, and there was water everywhere. I was actually worried for the guy. That's like my actual first thought was, what about the friendly slime? Go ahead and hop on the boat. And we can just make our way down here. I believe you can actually come into town. And there are, like, some people here in the flooded town. I don't believe there's actually anything for you to get here, but it is just, like, a cool little thing to see. I don't know if there are any enemies out here on, like, the open sea. But we can just go ahead and leave out of here. I believe you can also go visit the Spilton on Sea over here. But I think it's the same thing. I don't know. Did anybody return to Spilton? Looks like the watchtower is the only thing left. And then some people on boats because they decided to return to town. And now, finally, if we go just southwest of Spilton, we will have our actual objective, which is right here. The mark on Tail's arm suddenly becomes very warm.
What the? That strange symbol on your arm started glowing. And then the whirlpool thingy appeared. Did the one cause the other? But why would it? That would be very odd indeed.
And here we are, the Sunken Citadel. Now we can talk to these ghost people here. There's not really a reason to. I think you can save with that guy. But you got a save point right here. And we'll go ahead and, of course, make our save. And let's go ahead and go fight Grakos, shall we? This is Grakos' throne room. Yes, I plan to continue. What a guy.
You puny humans took your time. Surprised? You should know that this citadel is Greykos' playground. I was already well aware of your presence, and of your reasons for coming. Now, I suppose you've met some of the pathetic souls I keep imprisoned here. Perhaps you're wondering why I force their broken spirits to remain. Well, first of all, they make passable lookouts. But more importantly, they make excellent playthings.
Where are we? Greykos!
Ah, my pathetic slaves. Rejoice, for I am about to give your miserable existences some purpose and meaning at last. Now fight! Fight for all that you are worth!
And here we go, fighting some sunken spirits to begin here. Let's go ahead. I don't even think I need to let loose right now. Let's just go ahead and do a normal attack. I don't think we need to try too much here. I'm pretty sure these are just going to be like essentially basic enemies. Maribel's worked up, but again, I don't want to waste anything yet. Week 2 swooshes. So let's go ahead and do that. Hit the middle one, hit the middle one. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and let's claptrap first to increase my attack power. And then for tails. Wow, Undead Undoer should be strong here because these are spirits. We'll just multi-slash. I don't think these guys are even, yeah, they're not technically a boss fight. You can see there. Do I have any, I don't think I have anything that does increased damage to, or does multi-attacks there. Do another swoosh, hit the middle one again. Perfect. And then Ruff's going to be able to attack all. He did not fall asleep. That's perfect. I'm hoping Aisha keeps her buff going. I should have healed Maribel there. That's fine. Go ahead and flying knee. It is, ooh, that's not what I wanted to use, but that's okay. I just saw that it was strong and was like, oh, okay, we'll use that real quick. Flying knee is super effective against flying enemies, which I didn't piece together that these guys were flying, technically. And then we'll go ahead and flying knee again, hit this one. Gosh, doing 346 damage, man. He's an absolute monster. Multi-slash one more time. And there we go. Those are the Sunken Spirits defeated. Just a little bit of a mini-boss before the actual boss, Greykos. We do get level 23 on Maribel.
Did you perhaps hope that by defeating them you might free their souls at last? How wonderfully naive. They will never be free. Not as long as I remain unbeaten. Now come, join them. Join my playthings in the eternal dance of meaninglessness. You! Who are you? What is the meaning of this?
It seems I made it in time. This is good. Listen, we must stand together against this wicked creature.
And what exactly do you hope to contribute to this battle, old man? A stern telling off, perhaps?
Though I cannot fight, I can still play the Torben, and as long as I am able to do that, I may yet swing the tide in our favor. Hear me, lost souls. You will be his playthings no longer. Eternal rest beckons. Let my song guide you to paradise. Oh, that melody.
Are we to be released at last? Unbound from our shackles?
Gah! Meddling fool! How dare you deprive me of my playthings?
Now, it is time to strike a blow for humankind. May the Almighty guide you.
Impudent fools! Do you idiotic humans really mean to stand against me? Very well, then come. Bathe in the majesty of my awesome might.
Here we go. The fight against Grakos. And we'll actually be getting help from our friendly Troubadour player here. Let's do it. I actually think, let me see, can he be poisoned? That is step number 1. Cannot be poisoned. Can he be paralyzed? No, doesn't look like he can be hit with any of that. So instead, let's go ahead and use the tender 2-step.
Here I go.
We'll go ahead and open with a muscle dance. Yes, right? Muscle dance. No, I guess we'll just battle dance. It hits everyone. Kind of a waste, but this will double boost Ruff here. So he's at full. Unfortunately, he can't crit right now, but we are going to go ahead and let loose. And, ooh, let me see. Do I have anything that he's... Oh, gosh. He's about to be insane. Let's go ahead and Mage's Rage. Maribel, can you just, like, fry this guy real quick? I wish I had the Cuff Frizzle so it hit, like, 6 times. 364 damage off of 1 attack. And then Ruff, do I have anything super effective here? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately, but Knuckle Sandwiches look like they're going to be the best move I can use. 198 damage. And then for Tails, still nothing too crazy. Glockenspiel might be the best, but we're just going to multi-slash here. That's about 80 damage per hit, a little bit more. And then let's go ahead and Dodgy Dance. Icy Breath, that's okay. I should Frizzle. I'm going to do it. I still have my buff up. It's guaranteed crits. I am just wasting my turns if I'm not doing that. Knuckle Sandwich again. Tails, you're on healing duty now, man, because Maribel has to be doing damage right now. There goes the Tinder 2-step, which is fine. We'll get this Crag going. Anytime he acts, he takes damage. Another Frizzle. 367 more damage. And now he's buffed, which is a little unfortunate. We'll go ahead and heal myself. Maribel's is still not gone. I think she has one more turn of it, but it doesn't even matter, dude, because I got Ruff too. All right. Knuckle Sandwich. Sure. It's for 658 damage. Yeah, that's stupid. That's ridiculous.
How about this?
Am I even going to be able to get the kill? Elemental weakness is now ice. Cool. We survive. Everyone does. Oh no, the rage wears off. I have Crackle. I think I go for it. Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have gone for it. I shouldn't have gone for it. Let's do Born Again. Gives me a little bit of healing. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Let me heal Maribel. I could have multi-healed and been fine. Oh, wait. Never mind. It was worth it. There we go. That's Grakos defeated. Dude, we destroyed him with those criticals. 1557 experience, 10 proficiency, and additional 3 for Ruff. That is a that should be a master on all of them at this point. That is a master warrior. Not a master thief, but level 4 thief. Oh, Maribel. I forgot she has a little bit of a slower EXP gain there.
How? Surely you cannot have defeated Grekos. No. No. I refuse to accept this. I am Grekos, the sea demon. I will never be defeated by mere humans. You insist on making life difficult for me. Well, two can play at that game. Ha ha! There is no way out for you now, humans. You may have defeated Grekos, but it has come at the cost of your own destruction.
Curses. The walkway is no more. Friend, I fear we may be doomed to remain here for all eternity. I jest, of course. One moment. It is time for us to leave this place. Come. Look, the waters are receding. The people of this area are saved, and all is thanks to you. If I were alone, I could have done nothing to help them. I have spent a long time traveling, helping people, but now I am old. It is time to stop. I must settle down somewhere and find one who will take on my vow in my place. I am tired. Please, go on without me. I explained all to the people I brought here while you were gone. Now that the waters have receded, they have probably returned to their homes.
So yeah, we have saved the region of Hardlypool. All you gotta do left is actually head back to Wetlock and talk to people. There was no like super important characters here except for our little troubadour friend here. So I think with that, we're actually gonna go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we will not only go ahead and just talk to the person back in Wetlock to finish up this region and get a fragment, but also we're gonna go get ourselves the magic key so that way we can start opening up some of the chests around the world. I will see you guys then.